Matinee baseball on tap for you on MLB Network, coming your way from historic Fenway Park in Boston. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Boston Red Sox. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Stephen Wright will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, how I'd categorize this guy, I'd say he's a very reliable major league pitcher. Last year, ERA under 3.5, but he's consistent. What you see is what you get. He gives you innings, and he takes the ball for you.
In now is John Jay. He will lead this one off today.
For the Cubs, center fielder, number 30.
And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, HR. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, they're 2-2 on the homestand, so obviously you don't want to go 2-3 if you lose this game here. 3-2, though. The win today gets you shooting towards maybe a nice little winning streak. That's why this game is important to me.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He won the National League Hank Aaron Award last year. That goes to the best offensive player in the league, hands down. That's why the award is there, and he was so deserving. He's a heck of a hitter.
Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks at a knuckleball that finds the bottom of the strike zone. Things expected to warm up a bit as the afternoon goes on, but still just 52 degrees here at game time. Ripped down the first base line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Too high. 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are 2 gone.
Batting third baseman, Chris.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Matt, my man, Rusty Valentine. I just like saying the name, Rusty Valentine. Okay, I'm supposed to talk about what he calls. Look, he's a little accurate on the corners. He's not going to give you much, but he's accurate. But if you go up and down, you might get some calls.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Well, there's an opposite field base hit right there. He's off to a great start here in April, and maybe that's why, because he's using the whole entire ballpark, the whole field.
Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. A real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader. Hit hard on the ground at first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. 1 left for the Cubs. Now the Red Sox will get their shot, no score. Kyle Hendricks. The California-born right-hander is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Into the box now is Dustin Pedroia as he'll lead off the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. HR, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's off the green monster. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
First 2 batters of the game, you get leadoff double, and then you get a single. They're first and third. They're setting up pretty. Man, this could be a long day for the pitcher.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Runners are at first and third with none out. Out into right center. Well hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Bogaerts rounds the corner and is headed home. And he is in there.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs. And they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play with an average of .311, 3 homers, and 11 RBIs. The 1-0 delivery. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. His matchup numbers with Hendricks, 1 for 3. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. On the ground to third. Bryant is up with it, and he's retired here, 1 away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. HR, how do they send their fan base home happy here today?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Sharp ground ball to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6. First baseman, Brock.
Digging in, Brock Holt. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Bounce to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park. The Red Sox lead it 2-0. Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Leading off
He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
Zobrist.
Into the windup and the pitch. On the ground up the middle. And that'll be a base hit for Zobrist. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Well, a leadoff single right here in the second inning. This is a good sign. Maybe this is how they get right back in the game, being already down a couple of runs early.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 on its way. Lifted in the air to center. Chasing after it is Bradley. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
All right, time for an adjusted defensive alignment for the Red Sox. And I'm looking in the outfield at Mookie Betts. This kid came up as a second baseman, flew through the organization, tearing it up. But where are you going to go when you're blocked by Dustin Pedroia? So they moved into the outfield. I cannot believe how quick he caught on.
Here's Javier Baez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's a good positive step. Got off to a slow start here in April. That's one you build on right there.
Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Hit hard on the ground at first. To second for 1. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. They're down 2-0. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. First opportunity for him in this one as he enters play with his average close to the 320 mark.
Sandoval.
Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. Now the 0-1. And he gets him to lift one into shallow center field. Jay giving chase. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at John Jay. You know, John Jay doesn't run real well, but you would not know it. He gets such great jumps on balls that he's places he should not be. You think the ball's going to land, and then you see John Jay sitting there waiting for it.
Now batting, Andrew Benintendi. And he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Into the windup and the pitch. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he shoots this back into center field for a base hit.
Now that's a nice base hit right there. Don't overlook this guy just because he's down at the bottom of the order. He's a pretty good hitter.
Sandy Leon.
Settling in now, Sandy Leon. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Runner at first here, one man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. One there. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the third. Boston's out in front, 2-0. Welcome back to Fenway Park as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Here's Addison Russell. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Shortstop, Addison Russell.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a wave and a miss at a knuckleball for a strike.
0-2.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, John Jay. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Benintendi is camped under this one, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Striding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. And that'll put the Cubs on the board. It's now a 2-1 lead. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by show track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers. Into the box now, Chris Bryant. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Holt ranging into shallow right, and that's the 3rd out. Cubbies draw a bit closer on the strength of this solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Cubs 1. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning underway. First pitch on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Ready for another chance? Xander Bogaerts. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And you can see right there he currently sits 2nd on the Red Sox in that category. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mookie Betts. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Back-to-back changeups. The first one, he got a chance to recognize it. Read it well. The second one drills it for the base hit. I love his approach on that at-bat.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Ball 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Swung on and hit softly on a line, but foul. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
And this will be fouled away. First and second now, one man out. Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jackie Bradley Jr. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here comes the first pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
0-2, here it comes. Sliced hard down the left field line. And this is down for extra bases. And with 2 out, this might get them both home. And to score, the runner from second. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. And it's a 4-1 game.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Here's Brock Holt now as he sends it on the ground to first. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Red Sox are out in front, 4-1. Stepping into the box, Anthony Rizzo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there, strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2.
Hey, talk about having to hit two different speeds. How about you got to slow your swing down to hit the knuckler, then you have to speed it up because now the express, the fastball's on the way.
Lays off 2-2 now.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
1 out.
Now batting, left fielder, Ben Zobrist.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knuckleball bobbing and weaving right over the outside corner.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
Could have hit that with a 3-iron. A low knuckleball called for a strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and he'll put this away for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Digging in to try it again, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knuckleball that finds the highest part of the zone. Now here it comes. There's a knuckleball giggling at him over the inside corner. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Cubs are down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, number 48.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. There's Baez. And a rather easy first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Stepping up to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He singled his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Off speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This one's down to third. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
The catcher, number 3, Sandy Leon.
Into the box now, Sandy Leon. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a changeup over the outside corner. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hit hard back up the middle. Russell's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. Now at the plate, Javier Baez. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Javier Baez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High pop-up. Holt on the move. 1 away.
Hey, every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The knuckleball just misses the inside corner.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Addison.
Striding
Russell.
into the box, Addison Russell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a dangerous knuckleball to miss high with. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Knuckleball upstairs. Dangerous pitch taken for a strike. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 1-2 delivery. Soft liner towards first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Man, this is the stuff they teach you when you're a kid. You've got to call it. Looked like there was some miscommunication out there, and nobody made the play. That's a gift to the other team.
In now is John Jay, as you'll watch a knuckleball that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 delivery. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
A pause and the 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for the Cubs. They trail it 4-1. Ready once again, Dustin Pedroia. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
Dustin Pedroia.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Here comes the 1-0.
That's a ball.
2-0.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, ball three there, and you know the Sox would love to start an inning. Hey, a leadoff walk would be a great thing right now.
Thought it was ball 4, but it's in there, 3-2.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Digging in once again, Xander Bogaerts. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 4 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Hit back up the middle. Russell has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Into the windup and the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
Line fouled off to the right over the Red Sox dugout. Set to deliver on 2-1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
2 out, nobody on. And this is taken for a ball. He walked him, and the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First offering on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. It's a 2-run shot for Hanley Ramirez. 4th home run here in the early going, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Center fielder.
She'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. This is pulled into right. Hayward is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. 5 innings complete. It's now 6-1 Boston. Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Schwarber. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Well, he tried to sneak a fastball by him, and he just turned on it and put it right past the diving first baseman.
Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now as he puts it on the ground to third. Scooped up. Pedroia. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Now batting, first baseman Anthony Rizzo.
Ready for another chance. Anthony Rizzo 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Ready once again. Brock Holt. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Brock Holt.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. There's the Panda on deck. He'll bat next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Striding in once again, Pablo Sandoval. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. In there, no balls and a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
The batter, left
The
fielder,
left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in.
Benintendi.
He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup over the inside corner. The 0-1 on its way. And he just misses with a curveball.
You know, he's about at the point right now where I figure one more base runner, and that might be the end of the line for this guy.
First and second here with nobody out. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Zobrist is after it. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher, Sandy Leon.
Striding in, Sandy Leon. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's set, and the pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
And the changeup is way low that time. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The 1-2 pitch. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Jay has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The second baseman, number 15, Justin Pedroia.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slow little roller to third. He's got it, and the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in once again, Ben Zobrist. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Ben Zobrist.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Benintendi will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Stepping into the box, Jason Hayward. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Knuckleball upstairs. Dangerous pitch taken for a strike.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Into the windup and the pitch. squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts will wait on it as he puts this one away. The side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail 6-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Xander Bogaerts.
Koji Uehara gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Koji Uehara.
Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. And he stays alive as this is grounded foul. The 0-2 once more. On the ground up the middle. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's Mookie Betts. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First delivery to him on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses with it, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. As it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 6-1. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
This is on the ground over to first. From his bottom. And the throw gets him at first base as he threw that one from his fanny, but he gets him anyway for the 1st out.
Shortstop, Addison Russell.
Here's Addison Russell, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Pitch on the way. Now a knuckleball, and it's looked at for strike one. One out, nobody on. And this is swung on and hit on the ground to Pedroia at second. On to first, and he's breezing through the eighth here with 2 quick outs.
The batter.
Getting late. Eighth inning now from Fenway with the Red Sox on top as you get a look at our game's line score to this point. In now is John Jay. 2 away here in the eighth, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Line towards center field, and Jay's on base. He's got a base hit, and the 2-out success will bring Kyle Schwarber to the plate this inning.
That's what you call going to the plate with a game plan. 0-0 count,
Kyle
looking for a fastball. He took it right back up the middle. Great execution.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Pedro Strop is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the
Number
eighth.
46, Pedro Strop.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bradley waits on the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Two and 0, here it is. And this is fouled at the plate. And the pitch on 2-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Zobrist is over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, first baseman, Brock Holt.
Here's Brock Holt now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, that's a nice piece of hitting. He hung him a split, and he stayed right on it. If it starts high, you let it fly. If it stays low, you let it go.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Zobrist ranging back, and it bangs off the monster. Sandoval rounds third and is digging for the plate, and a relay home, and not in time as the run scores. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Sandy Leon, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Grounded to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Cubs 1. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Chris Bryant.
First pitch on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Sliced hard on the ground. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, Matt, that was impressive. That's one of the few well-hit balls we've seen off the knuckleballer. Not many guys squaring him up today. He's throwing the ball pretty good.
Anthony Rizzo.
Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just 1 earned run. Robbie Ross enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Robbie Ross.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Ready with the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
hit out towards second. There is Pedroia. The second for one. Back to first. A ninth inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Hey, they played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Here's Ben Zobrist now.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
7-1 the final today. Stephen Wright earns the win, his second, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Kyle Hendricks struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball.